Hello, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing amazing today. If it's your first time stopping by, welcome. Hopefully you're able to grab a message. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Thank you so much for all the support, and hopefully you're able to grab a message as well. So, okay, off the hop, this is a collective reading. This is going to be both for divine feminine and divine masculine. But I'm just feeling like whoever you're dealing with has just played one too many games. It's like time is up, you are over it, you're moving on, and deciding to drop the burdens that this person keeps trying to place on you. So we're gonna do a shuffle, but it's like, okay, for example, I'm not sure if they posted something, they said something, they did something that really let you know that they were moving forward in another direction, and just made it obvious that this person really, isn't following their heart. For a lot of you, they're choosing to follow what they think other people want for them. So I feel like for a lot of you, whoever resonates with this, you see right through it, but you're deciding to choose you and self-love and to move on from that energy. Look at that, 9 of Pentacles. It's like you wanted growth and stability with this person, and it's like they refuse to see that. They made you an option. They made you maybe second option, third option. They did not prioritize this connection with you. So let's hop into it. Wow. The moon at the bottom as we're shuffling. So just reveals secrets. Could have been dealing with a fire sign, a water sign, or an earth sign. So far off the hop though, 5 of Wands, there was lots of competition. You could clearly tell this person had other people that were interested in them, possibly stringing you along, leaving you out in the cold. And I feel like just recently, if this hasn't come in yet, this is about to come in. Like some sort of realization that this person legit is wasting your time and probably everyone else's time that they're dealing with too, to be honest. But hey, I'm just the reader, so let's keep going and see what we got for you guys. Collective, Knight of Pentacles. You're on your way towards some sort of growth after this person could have made you feel like there was going to be growth and stability there, and ultimately there was none. With 6 of Swords being in reverse, this person literally played games. Like, okay, snakes and ladders, they were the snake every time. Quote Earth Angel 111 on that one, because that was the best. Wow, there you go. That was a good pun I just thought of on the spot, but legit, look at that. The Devil in reverse. This person is toxic. Britney Spears, sing it back right now. This person literally... Okay, so I feel like for a bit of time, this person could have led you on. Maybe thinking, if it was a past person, that there was a reuniting happening. And if it's a new person, that they knew that the two of you were going to get together. But ultimately, this person just likes to have their cake and eat it too. They are 7 of Cups energy all the way. Total player vibes. Wow, so you could have definitely been dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. But with this energy being in reverse, this person is more focused on them and their passion than they are commitments. And I feel like the way they lead in love had you thinking totally the opposite at first, only to come to this realization that even if you do feel this strong connection with this person, they're not giving into it. So I feel like this is what the basis of this message is. Y'all are moving on because this person is not going to wake up to the fact that it's either a soulmate connection, a twin flame connection, or a divine union. And quite frankly, I feel like this person that you're dealing with would much rather prefer to stay in low vibrational toxic energy, non-committal, entertaining more people that I would say are easier for them to hang on to. So for example, if you knew that you challenged your person to be a better version of themselves, they went for someone who was younger or more naive, let's say, someone with less life experience, someone who wasn't going to hold them to such a high standard. All right, so here we are at. This person made you an option, made you feel less than. Boom. Only because of that. Because y'all wanted to make this person a better version of themselves. Can you believe that? And instead of them giving into that connection and realizing, wow, they decided to choose the party life, to choose the non-committal life. So the person they're with now, they could just be dating, having fun with if they have karmic relationships. It's basically just hookups, partying. There's no commitment. This person spends a lot of money on the karmic person that they're with. Their karma, what they don't see, is if they made you an option and used you, that's exactly what the person they left you for is going to do to them. So we're going to get right into it and see what's up. Wow. So justice for y'all is coming in. Look at that. Could have been dealing with a Libra, or you could be a Libra. 10 of Wands energy. You decided to walk the heck away from this energy. And if you haven't, like I said, this energy just came in really fast as I was preparing to do a reading. I always do my little prayer, meditation, spirit. And yeah, look at this. Really came through in the cards. You're about to dip from this energy because you've decided enough is enough. It's like, if they don't see the rebirth, the new cycle that you wanted to present to them, to bring them into, then why would you stick around? So we're going to hop into this reading fully. Thank you so much for anyone joining in. King of Pentacles in reverse, though. This person's about to get drained for their finances by this karmic that they chose over you. Because this is the thing. This person living in this low vibrational energy could have been dealing with a Capricorn as well. They chose someone who was in the 3D, more material base. So this person could have had more money than you, more status than you, or was younger than you, or could have, you know, looked better in their opinion, right? Because who's to say beauty standards? I think everyone is beautiful. So regardless, right? But in this person's eyes, they chose what they thought was the better option, but they didn't choose their heart. Because their heart and their intuition was telling them to choose you guys. It was telling them that the connection with you was worth fighting for, that it was a true soulmate connection. And this person looked at you like for some reason, oh no, that just couldn't have been it. Or maybe because it's a distance for some of you, for others of you, because you challenged them. Like I said, I get this vibe that collective, you challenged this person to be a better version of themselves. And if you just met them, it scared the crap out of them. They didn't want to deal with it. And if you knew them for a long time, this is why they left. Because they knew it was only going to get harder and you were only going to push them to grow more as the connection grew, or you would walk away. So what did this person do? Choose to be immature and play games with you in order for them to be able to walk away. But this is what I'm saying. King of Pentacles energy. This is like karma. This is pure karma, especially if you know you've been working on you, focused on yourself. You haven't been even dating. And for some of you, if you have, you just started putting yourself back out there. I feel like the vibe was you waited for this person to get their act together. And this is what was against your better judgment. Because even though you love this person, you probably have a deep unconditional love for this person if they're a past person. Your intuition was screaming at you that they're not changing, that you need to walk away, because the faster you walk away, the quicker the cycle starts, that this person really will figure out that they need to choose. They can't have 2 to 3 to 5 options, at least not in a relationship with you, collective. You know, maybe with the karmic and karmic 1 and 2 and 4, they can. But when they met you, a divine person, absolutely not. And this is why I feel like you're walking away. And this is what's going to jumpstart your person. So thank you so much, everyone, joining in. We're really going to get into this. We're going to dig deep and figure out why this person is acting the way they are. Look at that. 6 of Pentacles just hanging out there as I'm going to have a sip of my tea. 6 of Pentacles, you offered this person growth, stability, and a solid union. One with no games, one with loyalty, one with love and passion. And they didn't want that, because you know why? They knew that they couldn't continue to be in the vibration they were being. You wouldn't stand for it. So for a lot of you, this person subconsciously played so many games, like, okay, so they ghosted you. For some of you, they straight up ghosted you. For others of you, they could have came back, but it was like a fake apology if you were in separation. They did that on purpose to hurt you, for you to walk away, just because it strokes their ego. It makes them feel like, oh, well, they didn't lose you. You walked away from them, right? So they don't need to change. That's how they feel about the situation. And like, if y'all tuned into my readings, just listen to how I'm feeling. I feel this energy. I feel someone just being like, Wow. So for the collective, wow. Let's just say this. Karma is real, and if you choose you and you walked away from toxic, low vibrational third party situations, for some of you, this person was having fourth party, fifth party, who knows, S Club 7 parties, okay? That many people, 7 relationship parties, who knows what kind of person. Maybe this person was in the public eye. Maybe they thought they were allowed to do it. I think with justice here, they thought, I feel like this person has a big ego. I can't lie. Like they think it's okay for them to be allowed to date multiple people. Look at that. The moon in reverse. So could have been dealing with a Pisces. King of Swords. This person is cold and detached. And boom. Now it's your turn, collective. You ran so far away from this situation once this person started playing these games. And like I said, if you haven't yet, they're about to do something so particular that you will just be like, all right, enough said there. And if you had a major love for this person, legit, it's going to subside for a lot of you. Remember, this is collective, but it's like they're going to do something so obscene or obscure that like really disrespects you on a level that it's just like there's no return. So for some of you, they could post something about someone else. Wow. For some of you, you're going to find out whoever they're with now, the new karmic, is pregnant. And possibly you and your ex, that was your plan together to have a family. This person could have stepped out on you, didn't want commitment with you. Well, of course, what would the universe do? Karma is a bitch, right? This person didn't want a family with you and wasn't ready for that commitment, and they chose to go to someone younger who they thought was more immature or wasn't ready for that. What do you think the universe says? I mean, I don't know if that's for everyone, but this is definitely for someone with this Empress in reverse. At least for a few of you there. And it's going to sting really bad. This could be what this karma or this realization is, right? 12/12 on the live. This realization, this unforgivable thing, it's like you're either going to see this, you're going to see they went back to an ex from before you, and meanwhile this person has ghosted you. Something like really ridiculous, but meanwhile, collective, the vibe I get is, you know, this person's heart is with you. They're being dishonest to not only you, but to themselves, to this karmic, and to everyone around them because they only want to fit in with what everyone else wants them to do. I feel like you could have had a difficult relationship. Maybe others didn't approve of this relationship. They could have had family members, specifically a father figure, that didn't approve of the relationship, if not your father figure. Now, with this here, the moon in reverse, too many secrets, too many illusions. This person did that because they wanted the relationship to not work out, because they didn't want you to hold them accountable like you did. You held them in high regard, as you should. That's your partner. And this person didn't want that. This person wanted to be toxic and act like they could just do whatever they wanted, right? And at the end, all said and done, this is you guys. A lot of you right now have found your own way, or you're about to be on your path to success from choosing to walk away from this energy and choose yourselves. Now, with this devil in reverse, this person's still chilling in this energy. They haven't changed. And for a lot of you, you're about to have a nasty realization that this person who played a lot of emotions with you like they were your person, at the end of the day, said and done, ran away from things as soon as it got serious in your connection. And they either went and got someone else pregnant, or they're proposed, or they ran back to the ex right before you. One of those 3 scenarios, but for a lot of you, surprise pregnancy. And the crazy thing is, if they left you for someone younger than you, the person that actually got pregnant, whether it's your person or their partner, is pissed. The karmic is pissed. But for some reason, the karmic's keeping it. So it's like maybe they do, you know, have a relationship, but otherwise, wow, okay, thanks, Spirit. So you know how I said for some of you, their karma is this person taking from them, right? For them taking from you and leaving you out in the cold. This person's going to take their pentacles. Now, the thing is, this karmic is pissed if they did get pregnant, But the reason why they're staying is because they want to take those pentacles. And what secures that? Them having that baby with your person. Making sure your person can't be free to come to you. So what a tragedy, collective, if you're dealing with this scenario. This is why you're being told to walk away from this person. And for a lot of you, it's like you are. Because you see that this person got themselves in a whole whirlwind of a story that they were supposed to have with you because they didn't want to settle yet. They weren't ready for that. That's what they told the universe. They told you. They could have even told their family, friends, oh, they just want a less serious commitment. And that's what happened. All of a sudden now, for a lot of them, they're not ready for this too. For a lot of them, they aren't financially prepared. They aren't even mature enough to have kids, but it's on its way. And this is the way it is because they chose to be cold and cut you off. For a lot of you, with no emotions, no regard, and absolutely no word. Queen of Swords in reverse, you could be, or you could be dealing with the Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Whew, this energy. Thank you so much, everyone that's tuned in. Just like really heavy, but just know that, first of all those people that were fighting for your person in the past, it was because of your energy. You are a divine being, whether you're a feminine or masculine, you carry this energy about you. You're always striving to do better in life and be a good person. And so these other people that were attracted to your person ultimately were because of you. Now that you're gone, this light's starting to fade out. And especially if your person has gotten this other karmic pregnant or, you know, like in a scenario, everyone literally sees your person now for who they are. They were always a player. Because I feel like for a lot of you, if this was a relationship previously and the two of you are in separation and now this person has done this, a lot of people could have been confused. Why did you break up? Whose fault was it? Well, true colors showed the moment that your person decided to either go get themselves pregnant or get someone else pregnant. And you're still single, focused on you doing you, really just shows. So for a lot of y'all, thank you for tuning in. But yeah, I just really feel like off the hop, you're dealing with some heavy energy. This person's about to mess up in a way that it's like, whatever it is they do, you're going to figure out that they've not only been doing this, but they've been watching you the whole time on the sideline, trying to still control your life, stop you from moving on. Meanwhile, they're freaking the F out because they got someone else pregnant or they're pregnant. So I feel like for a lot of you, you're dealing with the King of Cups, but it's an unemotional. I was going to say unbalanced, but maybe unemotional. Maybe this person really isn't balanced with their emotions, even though with King of Cups energy, they should be. They just don't really think is the vibe I get. They act. For some of you, they act with passion. They love to be in love, or that feeling of having someone love them more than anything, you know? So this person could go around, could be even a serial dater, dates people in different cities, constantly going around dating, hooking up with people, boom, gets one of them pregnant, especially if it's younger than them. This person is like, what? And now they're locked in. And the person they're with is either a water sign or a Libra or a Taurus. But definitely picking up that they could have... Okay, well, let's keep going. If you guys are dealing with this, it's like this. I feel like it's a betrayal, it's a sting, but at the same time, it's a relief. Because you know that this person put you through so much. You could still have a deep, unconditional love for your partner, for your ex-partner. But if you know this person is doing all this non-committal and that, they have so much healing to do. And instead of doing it, they're just acting so recklessly. They're letting life choose for them, in a sense, by them being so immature about their own decisions, right? For a lot of them, I mean, if they just use protection, there would be no babies. But hey, just the reader over here. Just gonna shuffle these cards. Stay safe out there, y'all. I mean, especially if you're sleeping around with karmics. But see, the funny thing is, like I said, this person was in a long-term relationship with a lot of you. it didn't work out because you either wanted kids or you wanted a long-term commitment, and they would say, oh, they're just not ready yet. They wanted more casual fun. Really, this person just wanted to date around on the town. Could have definitely been dealing with a water sign. Page of Cups, though. This person was way more immature than you, and now life is forcing them to grow up really fast, regardless of their age. This person could be 20, they could be 30, they could be 40. They could be 40, still not wanting to settle down, and all of a sudden Spirit's like, oh yeah? Okay, well there you go. You have to now. Whatever's happening for you, you'll know if it resonates with you. But yeah, we're going to keep going here. Definitely feel like this person, wow, for some of you too, it's like this person could have even told you they never wanted to have kids. Notice how it's like when pigs fly is like the saying, and there's a little pig there. So they could have said, no, like they're not ready to have kids. They don't want to have kids. Boom, they're having a kid. Or they could have told you they don't want to get married. And then all of a sudden, boom, now they're getting married to this karmic. Whatever. I'm literally holding the cards. Hierophant at the bottom. I can't even. But all I have to say is with this, off the hop, wherever they tried to block you in life and make you feel some sort of stagnancy, and like you were supposed to have this family with them, but then they dipped, you are going to be reborn for that. You're going to get everything you were supposed to get, just not with this person who played these games with you. This is your justice. Being able to walk away from this energy without being attached to them like that. That's what Spirit's literally saying in this message. Regardless of how much you love this person, they're going to keep doing this with this person that they're with now. And until they learn the lesson within themselves, they could keep going through that cycle with multiple partners. But the biggest thing is they're going to learn with this next person that you weren't materialistic, and whoever they're dating now only cares about their money. You could also be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But yeah, I really feel like you weren't materialistic. Like, okay. So if you and this person dated from way back in the day, Spirit just said it's like you knew this person from before they were anything, when they had nothing. Like when they worked at the pizza store, when they were a delivery person, you know, like you knew them when they worked those minimum wage jobs to wherever high up they are now, and you always had this person's back. It was never about material gain for you. It was about the unconditional love. And this person stomped on you, left you out in the cold for someone they thought was a better option, more material gain, more money. And for a lot of you, it's like this person could have left in a nasty way too. They could have either ghosted you, they could have abused you, they could have even started just being emotionally abusive to you, just rude to you, cutting you down all the time, telling you weren't going to be anything. Just whatever they could to try and justify the fact that what they were doing to you. But ultimately, whoever's watching this collective, it's like, y'all didn't need all that games. You just needed the truth. If you fall into love with someone, you tell them the truth. You don't break their heart 500-600 times in hopes that it'll help heal yours. And I feel like that was the lesson for you all here. And if this person hasn't done this to you yet, it's like, when you go through this, it's going to hurt. I can't say it's not going to because I'm not you. I'm just the reader. And for some of you, this person was in your life for a long time. For some of you, it's a new person. But for each their own, right? And all Spirit is saying it's going to hurt, but not for very long, because the realization will be, wow, this person did them to themselves. And the fact of the matter is, don't give up hope. Say if this person is engaged or having a baby, and you were like, that was supposed to be your future. Well, what do they say? Divine's rejection is the best protection, because ultimately someone way better is coming in for you. Someone who's going to vibe on the frequency you're at now that you've evolved through these cycles, through these lessons. But ultimately this person, they about to get taken from, and that was their karma. Because they wanted that pretty little thing that was 10 years younger than you, or, you know, I don't know, whatever it could be for y'all. But for each of you, it's like that person is going to make them an option. And they're going to know how it feels to have their heart ripped out of their chest. And for some of them, they either propose to this person are having a baby with them. Something that they promised you, whatever it was something that the two of you were supposed to have together. But see, the energy I get off this person, this won't be for everyone, but for some of you, this person told that to every person they slept with, that they were going to have a family with them. It was part of their tactic, especially if it was a masculine. No offense to any of the masculines watching. Could be a couple female succubus out there too. But for the most part, definitely a masculine. But what do they say, right? Karma always comes in tenfold how it's delivered. So just know that you dodged a very difficult ending, a difficult heartbreak, even worse, by choosing self-love and choosing to walk away. Or if you haven't, you're about to. For some of you, you might just decide to block this person. It's like, okay, this person, you could be talking, right? But maybe you had a serious conversation with them, or you asked them something serious, and they're still talking to you about other things, but they're totally avoiding that one specific topic, and then they're gonna do something like post like a picture of them in the karmic or something, and you're just gonna be like, okay, enough's enough. Something's gonna happen for you. For others of you, they're gonna call you about something else, but they're gonna avoid whatever it is that you're trying to ask about. For others of you, they're gonna straight up ghost you, and then they're gonna post a picture of them drinking. And it's gonna be something so toxic that you're gonna say, okay, enough is enough. Thank you, I've seen enough. Just know that whatever they post, enough's enough. Like, choose you, collective. Literally, lover in reverse. This person doesn't know how to love. They don't know how to receive love, and they definitely don't know how to give love to the level that they want to receive it. It's like this person expects handouts, expects handouts in love, but doesn't reciprocate. Could definitely have been dealing with a Gemini, and with this, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Someone who expects you to pour your heart out to them, fall madly in love with them, chase the heck out of them. And then at the end of the day, they might be nice to you one day. They might just ignore you to play cool. See, and this is the thing too. For some of you, this person just straight up played games to get you to think more highly of them. But ultimately, they don't realize the level that you're on as a divine being, what you've already been through in a relationship. Say this is someone new. They don't know what you've been through in life. So here comes this person thinking they'll play hard to get with you. And now you're just not interested. You're just like, see you later. You played games with the wrong person. So it's either that way, or this is a past person who played way too many games, and it's see you later, alligator. 5 of Cups in reverse. Options, lies, deceit, and straight up illusion. So like, I feel like whatever this person does, it's going to be a shock moment for sure. Could have happened yesterday for some of you, could happen today. It's going to happen within the next 4 days, or before yesterday, 4 days, you'll know. Look at that, heartbreak. It might take you out for a day, but no more than a day, Spirit's saying. Spirit is literally going to let you feel it, get it out of your system, and maybe have a good day where you watch a good movie and cry it out, sleep, and move on the next day. And remember to not look back. Especially if it was a fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sag. Queen of Wands in reverse. This person is highly non-committal and is just looking for a good time, and it looks like not a long time. I feel like this person just isn't ready to settle down in life, right? It's not to say that they won't forever, but I mean, it's just like you two are on definitely different pages. And wow, look, it just flipped over while I'm shuffling. And then I don't know if you heard that, the dryer just went zzz. 6 of Cups. That's my family card. So you wanted a family. Like I said, though, if you're in a relationship with this person before, they promised you that. And then it's like they took that dream as quick as they brought it into you. They took it away. They literally snatched it. Like, okay, you know how there's like dream catchers? What would be the opposite? Like a dream snatcher. Isn't that a thing? Dream snatchers? Yeah, that's what your person did. in that low vibing, toxic, devilish energy. But yeah, I just feel like you wanted a family with them. And wow, look at that. They wanted you stuck in your head. Okay, and then this, of course, just fell as I'm grabbing it. So this was in reverse, and this was like that. 8 of Swords, 5 of Swords. They wanted you stuck in their head, in your head. Now they are, because I think they tried to play so hard to get for some of you too. So the other storyline I'm picking up is if this is a new person, what their vibe was, they were going to make you jealous with this ex, with these karmics. They were going to like make you think they have all these options. But see, they don't know who you are. Collective, they do not know who you are. For some of you, you've been through the ringer and back, and you're ready for long-lasting, real commitments or bust. You're out. Okay? And this person thought you were just another one of their karmics. And ultimately, they could have even played the same games that they played on others to win them over. And then when they tried them on you, a divine feminine, a divine masculine, you were like, oh, hell no. We will not go, right? You're like, you're not going back there. Maybe you had a relationship like that. You saw the red flags right away. This time Spirit says there's red flags everywhere. But ultimately, this person, when you walk away, if you haven't already, 3113 on the live, this person is going to feel what they were trying to make you feel. Because I feel like this has been going on for weeks. You could have been trying to slowly get to know this person, you know, and the more red flags they're giving you. Like, okay, maybe you text them, hey, how's it going? Maybe you guys went on a couple dates. And you're like, hey, how's it going? The next day or something, right? You guys text here and there. And then maybe they didn't say anything. And then they're posting a picture of them, like, on Instagram with the boys. Or, like, getting drunk. Or, like, a selfie, which is even worse. If you're a guy or a girl. If you can't respond to the person you're trying to pursue something with, be honest. Say, okay, no. Or just say you're not interested, right? But hey, it's 2022. It's the year of the ghost. It's the year of the ghost. Look at that. Wow. So ultimately, if this person tried to use other people in order to get you or to make you jealous, collective, those people are heartbroken. Because those people are about to find out they were used, or they already know. I have no idea how this is happening, but somehow 111 viewers in the live, someone that you are into or is into you played games. You're walking away somehow from finding out that they're using other people to make you jealous, and the other people they use to make you jealous are heartbroken too. So it's a lose-lose situation, and this person is just left scratching their head saying, what did they do? Wow. I don't know if y'all tuned into my readings. Everyone tuned in right now. It was maybe a month ago. There was a reading that if a masculine didn't choose between someone new and a past person, they were going to lose them both. And literally, this is the energy I pick up on, because this is like a month or two ago. But legit, who knows if it's the same collective, if this is your story. But I mean, it's just like this person tried for so long to not make a decision, to hold on to either all these people or just to stay stuck in limbo. So ultimately, like, everyone's walking away now. A lot of air energy. Could have definitely been dealing with an air sign. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3 water signs. So air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Heavy on the air energy. And a little bit of fire there. Aries, Leo, Sag. But yeah, it just looks like heartbreak central for everyone involved. Wow. The sun just flipped out in the Hermit. And this is you, collective. You're like, can't touch this. You're at home in Hermit mode saying, life goes on and on and on and on and on and on. And that's how it should be, because honestly, this person put you on hold for so long that you have to choose you. And this is where it's going to, like, what's the word? Is it like trip up this person? Aw, thank you so much, everyone tuning in. I can't even believe this energy right now, though, straight up. It's like, okay, so you could be a Leo or a Virgo as well. But yeah, this is you. This person could have hurt you, and now you're just saying, okay, at this point, I mean, regardless, it's time to choose you. And if not, like I said, if this hasn't happened yet, it's going to be really quick. That's all Spirit keeps saying. It's going to be like, okay, what's the Scooby-Doo? Huh? Like, it's literally going to be that. Like, a what kind of moment? Like, did that just actually happen? Also, I hope that Scooby-Doo reference was on point. But yeah, literally. Like, it's going to be like, huh? Okay, so the sun... That's the first time I ever tried to do the Scooby-Doo reference. I think it came out pretty blessed. Thanks everyone for tuning in. But look at that. And by you choosing self-love, this is you. Life goes on and on. Literally. So for some of you, the reason why you've been in hermit mode for so long is because Spirit's been preparing you to subconsciously heal through this before it even started. So that once it comes in, you're just like, okay, you can handle it. Wow. So first, before we even get deeper into this reading, let's see what this person has to say to you. Because, I mean, are you guys curious? I'm a little bit curious. I'm just a little bit curious and nosy right now as to collective. If this person could say anything to you, what would they say? Let's get a couple more messages. Okay, then they all fly over. I don't like to do it if they're off camera, so we will shuffle once more to get you a few more there. We've got, like, I think 1 or 2 fell there, but... Wow. Just, like, yeah, okay, so... It's just really sad, too, because I feel like they've been using someone else as a ploy. So, like, maybe they were seeing someone. If this is a new relationship, maybe they were seeing someone... Wow, this literally adds to exactly what I was gonna say. I can't even. So, maybe if it's a new relationship, they were seeing someone before you. It wasn't working. It was on its way out. They were entertaining because they didn't have other options, okay? This is the vibe I get from this person, but the vibe is they can't be alone. This person needs multiple options around them. I'm not sure if they just have a big ego, what it is. Let me take you out soon. So the vibe I'm getting, they took this person out that they were seeing, and either this is about to happen or it already did, and they posted it to make you jealous. Okay? So there is one thing I think they did. I want to be much more than friends. This is what they want with you. But see, they're using this other person to make you jealous. Now, what I think happened, though, is this other person knows, or you know. And if you know, and they know that you know they just did it to make you jealous, well, game over. They lost the game. They lost their own game. So let's see what else we got. I can't let you go. Okay, so if it's a past person, indefinitely did it to make you jealous. Like, most definitely? Yeah, most definitely. Indefinitely is like indifferent, right? So yeah, most definitely. Now, like I said, though, it's like either like they are stuck with this new person. Maybe they got them pregnant. For others of you, they could have possibly even done something like, hey, let's move in together. But only if they felt like you were walking away, like they couldn't have you. Because ultimately, this person just wanted to make you want them more or feel some type of way. But it's like you're walking away because they're just like playing games on a whole other level. If you're just tuning in now, I started the reading with like literally snakes and ladders, but they're the constant snake. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like this person, they don't want to give in to love. Maybe they really have a subconscious fear of love. We're going to see what else comes out in this reading. Because straight up, it's like, if they have 2 or 3 people too, everyone's just going to get hurt. Does this person not have emotions? I don't know. Wow. So this person feels like you two are able to communicate without speaking. So it says, we have an unspoken communication between us. It's like we're able to communicate through our energy, and I feel you so strongly at times. It's driving me wild in the best possible way. So this person definitely, if they don't communicate with you, this is what their excuse is maybe, or how they genuinely feel. But this is also what I feel like a reason why they don't reach out a lot. they're like never have experienced a relationship like this. So this is why they play all these games. They're hot and cold with you. They ghost you. And for a lot of you, they think they're straight up just communicating to you in their head or something. They're a little bit unsure of this connection. For others of you, though, it's a straight up excuse. Gotta be real as a reader. Or others of you, this is what they're gonna say. And okay, Spirit is so funny. They just said if they say that to you, it's a red flag. Only for some of you. Of course, not for all of you. But for some of you, if they come and say, well, I didn't talk to you this whole 6 months, 8 months, because we had an unspoken communication between us. Red flag. Red flag. But yeah, I just feel like this new person or this person is about to get heartbroken that they're dealing with on the side, because it's like they have feelings for you, but now they're either back with this other person. Wow. Okay, Spirit, this is too much for me. So for some of you, this person they were seeing, then they dropped it off with this person because they were making their way to you. But they played way too many games with you, so you decided to leave. So they decided to go back to that person, and this is where you're at for some of you. And if not, you're about to find out that they just went back to the person, and that's going to be the deal breaker. Right? Because I feel like collective, you only move forwards. You do not move backwards unless it's your divine partner. Right? If it's your divine counterpart and they've chose to, and even then you won't move backwards. They've got to move with you. They got to keep growing and glowing. Otherwise, sometimes you just have to love them from a distance, right? No matter how many times I see you, it says, your beauty makes me weak at the knees, full-blown butterflies. So this person's definitely highly attracted to you. Well, there you go. This literally is this is the icing on the cake. You are the reason I try so hard. Well, isn't that it, right? With the karmic, with all this games, this person's ultimate thing is because they want you, but they just are trying in ways that don't appeal to a divine feminine or divine masculine. They're trying in karmic ways, right? Like trying to be a player and trying to have multiple options, trying to see. So that's crazy. It says, you inspire me to be better. I only ever want to make you proud the way you make me incredibly proud of you. So this person definitely wants to be with you. There's no question about it now. I've been thinking making some big changes, and those plans include you. So I feel like overall, it's just like what the energy is of this person is ultimately everyone in this situation is in heartbreak for them either being emotionally immature or non-committal. Or caring too much. If this is a past relationship for y'all, I said like this person cares too much what others think to come back to you. So they're with a new person and they're breaking all three of your hearts. Wow, my phone just went doo-doo-doo. So there you go. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh. Thank you so much, everyone, tuning in. So there you go. There's no one like you. You've changed me for the better. This person feels like you've actually changed them so much. I feel like if you walked away from this person already, this is already played out in the last, like this is, I'm talking recent energy, or this is just coming up. So if this isn't your story, don't make it your story. But if it is, this person is like going to come in and say that. But it's just like they're literally still with the karmic for a lot of you. And I feel like if you are a new person, you're like, okay, see you later. But for a lot of you, there's something different about the connection with this other person that really just makes you either just feel like betrayed or kind of just like disgusted in this partner, this potential partner or this past partner. Definitely. Now, the crazy thing about this whole situation, if you notice this, there's no energy of this person coming forward and being honest with you or the other person they have involved in this situation. They either just plan to ghost both of you or to continue with the one and ghost you. That's their plan. But meanwhile, their heart says otherwise. But this person, it's like, even if it's a new person, maybe this is someone they dated before and they had a good public image. Wow. I definitely think this person dates, though, for what they think to be the best option to others, not what is the best option for their heart. Absolutely. So let's get a few more cards. Thank you so much, everyone, tuning in. This is definitely like some heavy energy. Don't make this your story if it's not. Wow. The Emperor in reverse as I'm shuffling. Could have been an Aries or a Taurus. Got more fire energy there. Could have been a Scorpio with the rebirth in reverse. Yeah, this person spells out like player, though. And there you are, Empress, Emperor, but in the upright. So you and this person would be a divine counterpart, but the problem is they're in distorted energy. Non-committal, player type vibes. So the crazy thing is, with this rebirth being in reverse, the two of you were supposed to have this connection together, this rebirth, this commitment, but ultimately it scared this person. They decided to walk away. They decided to choose the safer option, which was like either their past person or like their ex-partner before you or their karmic person. So they went to someone who they considered to be easier. And look at that. This is why there's pregnancy or something that got them stuck with this person, and that's their karma. And this is you looking pretty, King or Queen of Coins, deciding to take whatever's left of your heart and this relationship and move on with your life. We just had the Hermit in reverse there as I'm shuffling. Well, that's what the person needs to do, is actually to spend some time just healing and truly figure out, do they want to be with you or the karmic? Because this person says in their heart they want to be with you, but ultimately in the 3D, they're with the karmic, and they're making all three of the people in this scenario, it seems like, feel the heartbreak. Look at that. You're the star. This person knows you're the star. Say you and this person are similar, right? Like, you could actually both be working similar jobs. I'm not sure. Maybe you have a YouTube platform, something like this. But if you're both like a similar passion, similar hobbies, and they're entertaining someone who isn't, who's totally opposite of them, but looks good. You know what I mean? Like, not like looks good necessarily, just looks good, but like, what's the saying? Looks good on paper, like checks all the boxes. They're so miserable being with that other person, but they feel like it makes them look better. So that's why they're choosing not to move forward with you. And I feel like you've just had enough of this. Look at that. The World in reverse. It's literally just breaking everyone's heart in this situation involved. And especially you, if you're divine femme, divine masculine, whoever collective watching. Because I feel like you just went through this cycle with someone else and you're not about to again. Wow, the moon at the bottom. And if you didn't, if this is your first time going through this cycle, you learned you're not about to go through this again. But see, there's a very interesting thing, right? It's like, if you don't learn the lesson in the first person that you're supposed to learn it with, it's going to reoccur. So for some of you, if you are finding this is a similar situation you've dealt with before, there's some part of the lesson yet that you haven't learned. But know that you're going to shine regardless. You're going to make it through this situation. And this is how you are seen at the end of the day, either by others or by this particular person. Even though they're choosing to live their world a different way, they see you as the star of their world. They just don't. It's like they don't have the courage to make the changes, if that makes sense. Like, maybe for some of you, it's a lot of big changes. maybe the karmic they're involved with is very involved in their life. Either they live together, they have kids, or for some of you, they have a lot of the same friends. Like they're connected. But see, if they choose love and they really choose their heart, then it wouldn't matter what obstacles are in the way. And I feel like this is how you feel, collective. So this is why the frustration could come in and why you feel like you're walking away. Because I get big vibes. A lot of you are just saying, okay, no more. And if that doesn't resonate with you, then this is definitely not your reading, because this is a very specific message. But of course, I got tons of other videos you may want to check out. If you're in a happy relationship with your person, check out some messages from your soulmate. But yeah, this person specifically, they know you're the star of their life. They know that the two of you are meant to be together. And for a lot of you, like I said, they know that you don't want them for any sort of material gain, whereas the person they chose over you does. The person they chose over you, if they are in the public eye, literally just wants them for clout. But they don't see that. They literally don't see it. But that's not your lesson to teach. So ultimately, this is why you have to stay in your Empress mode and walk away. For some of you, you may have at first blocked this person. If you did, and you know that they just literally did you an injustice, look up into it. But you know, there's really this thing, and it's like, if you know that you treated someone with nothing but respect and they were just rude to you, why block them? Unless they're harassing you, block them for sure. But why block them? It's honestly like better to not block someone, to show them that you're the more mature person, and that's okay. You can walk away without having to make it clear in your life. But if this person does like invade your privacy and stuff and then doesn't reply to you, then protect yourself. Block them. But you know what I mean? Like, if you know that you just want to move forward and you're like, you know what? That's how you really win at the end of the day. That's how you really win. Wait for that person that's going to treat you like you deserve. Not make you an option. 7 of Cups here. It's like I said at the beginning, S Club 7. Up to 7 other people they had involved. So this person definitely could have been someone who was either known or was very good looking and charming. And so therefore they just like, they had options. And they like to hold on to every single one of those options. But then they met you. And I feel like, collective, you don't play like that. So once you figured this out, time to get out of there. Wow, 2 of Cups. If that's true too, true love. I feel like this person, just for a select few of you, you walking away is what's going to like light the fire under their butt to figure out that they're going to lose you if they don't figure it out. But for others of you, this rejection was to bring you to your true soulmate, to someone who never made you a second option, third option in the first place, to someone who always puts you number one. And that's what you deserve. Each and every person watching this now or in the future, you deserve that. You literally deserve someone who makes you number one priority. This isn't The Bachelor. Bachelorette. Look at that. So this is you. I feel like for a lot of you, this is how you feel like you have to be. And if not, this is the energy you're about to walk into. This person's about to do something very either conniving or shocking or just like downright heartbreaking. Tower moment. I'm surprised we haven't had the Tower yet. But ultimately, with the rebirth being in reverse in the world, it's like you and this person were supposed to share a new cycle together, a new world together, and instead you didn't. This person chose to not evolve, to choose their past, to choose someone that also hurt them and took from them. So this is the part we're not even talking about. Whoever you are walking away from or you know is putting you in this third-party situation, they know this person doesn't treat them how they deserve. But they don't have enough self-confidence or worth or self-love to walk away from this person and to take a risk on someone like you who truly would. So that's that person's lesson to learn. And ultimately, if you feel like you need to be the ice king or queen, then so be it. I love it. The candle just flickered big time on the left. There's confirmation from Spirit. Literally. Stand in your truth and be you and say, you don't need that. You don't need to stand for that. The real realization is going to come in real soon for that karmic that they're dealing with. See, you were their 5th or 6th cup. Then there's the karmic. This is a whole other cup. But see, the karmic's a bit closer to them. So the karmic either lives with them, lives close to them, sees them constantly. So this karmic thinks there's no way in heck that they are using them. The karmic's using them for money, but they don't realize it. For some of them, the karmic wants one of their friends and hangs out with them in order to get closer to the friend. But they don't see that. That's not for everyone, but for a select few of you, if you know this person, in particular, for some of you, it's like you know who the karmic is. And this person just wants money, they just want recognition, they just want fame, something like this. But meanwhile, it's like, whoever's watching this, you're an earth angel, you're down to earth, you're giving, you're loving, you're humble. You're the star. And this is how this person sees you. But like I said, they're too scared to make that change. So instead, they've got themselves in another cycle of being stuck. Definitely could have been dealing with an air sign too, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But yeah, the realist heartbreak or realization is going to come in soon for this karmic. Especially if they're engaged or like expecting, because the reality is this person only got with them to get a reaction out of you. And now they're either in a long-term relationship or they're about to be stuck in one based on this person choosing not to move forward in life. Could be a Pisces, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Aries. This person looks like they're going to continue to stay in that energy though, even though they know they have a deep love for you. And there you go. Regardless of gender, you could be a feminine or masculine watching, but there you go. Soon you're about to be the ice king or queen. And you have every right to be. Every right. Especially if you know this person just played you for a fool, played games with you, led you on. I feel like for some of you, this person gave you false hope, like you were supposed to have this relationship with them. And then boom, like maybe 2 months later, you don't hear from them anymore. Now they're pregnant with so-and-so from across the way. I'm going to make a song about that. I'm just kidding. So-and-so from across the way. I'm just kidding. I feel like it probably is a song. But straight up. Look at that. So it's like, okay, they have passion for this karmic, but they have way more passion for you. And that's the difference. And that's what's the weird thing about this situation. Instead of them like leading with their heart and stuff, they're choosing what's easy for them. What looks better on paper. Maybe this person's a model or an influencer, something in the public. Maybe they're a musician. Wow, the sun. Beautiful energy. So your karma is when you walk away, if you walk away from this person, abundance of coins and someone coming in to bring you an opportunity if you walk away. It's like this, where this person chose not to take the new opportunity with you that would have ultimately made their life a lot better because we had the world in reverse. This is where you're being presented with the opportunity of the sun, of beautiful, endless happiness, because you didn't have a choice in the matter. It's like this person chose for the both of you. They chose to walk away, they chose to hurt you, and they chose to be with someone else. 2 of Swords there. They chose to end the relationship between the two of you for someone else. So yeah, definitely this is the reality of where this relationship is at. I feel like moving forward, this person's going to continue staying with the karmic because they almost know now once you walk away. It's like this person doesn't want to be alone. So they'll go back to whatever just so that they're not alone. With the rebirth there. I feel like this person and the karmic fight a lot though. Either they get into like arguments a lot, or like I said, this karmic is interested in someone else and just kind of hangs out with the person that you were interested in order to get closer to this other person. But see, your person, that would be their karma too. If they didn't use them for money and they did that, I mean, it's karma. Because ultimately, the whole outcome of this story is your person not following their heart. Seven of Cups. Two of Cups, look at that. So, no matter what, no matter who you are in this situation, I mean, of course, if you're the cross watcher with the karmic, this doesn't resonate for you, this message. This is for the collective. Collective, you're going to have the options and you're going to have the long-lasting soulmate connection for not putting you and whoever these people are in the scenario and being left out in the cold. Because I feel like you didn't have a choice. This person is going to do something that chooses for you. Definitely. It's like there's going to be something they do that there's no way you can avoid knowing they did it to hurt your feelings as well. So, there you go. Definitely could be a fire sign. A lot of fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sag. And we had a lot of air energy earlier, so Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Let's get an archetype, see if there's anything else we can add to this reading. Child divine, there you go. So there's you coming through. Innocence, purity, and redemption. Suggests a special connection with divine. Aw, and the shadow attribute. Right now, you guys need to hear this. An inability to defend oneself against negative forces. So be okay with walking away. Be okay with saying you deserve better than this person wants to put you in these third-party scenarios. Choose you. Choose to walk away from any person that's trying to put you in this toxic love triangle. Child nature, friendships with animals, communication with nature spirits. So for some of you, you have a very close bond with animals, or you have an ability to connect with nature and reground yourself. You may be guided to go on some sort of hike or outdoor adventure in order to really recharge, especially if you feel like you're heartbroken after this situation. Could really bring you some clarity. Seeker, it says light attribute, thirst for wisdom and truth wherever they are. That's you walking away from this past. All right, let's see if we get any more messages here. Thank you so much, everyone, tuning in. If this is resonating, go ahead and hit that like button, please, and thank you. You are so smart, always leaving me intrigued. So this is how your person feels. And this is the energy they're going to be in. Because once you walk away, this person's going to be like so confused. Because I feel like a lot of the games they played was just to keep you more interested, to get you to like them more. And then ultimately they like played themselves big times. We belong together through the good and the bad. I want you by my side. No matter how much time passes, you will always hold a place in my heart. So very sweet. I feel like that's you and your person. Regardless, you'll both always have some care for each other. But it's just like this person if they truly have all this love for you, then why choose the easier option? Why not follow their heart? You're the best thing that life has given me so far, and I know nothing can take your place in my heart. Really beautiful. So there's the person, right? Admitting that you are the best thing that ever happened to them, yet they are choosing not to be with you. They're choosing to be with the karmic that wants someone else, that either they argue with or takes from them or is about to take from them, right? They just don't see it. They really don't see it. Any more messages from your person? Definitely this person's confused though. Overall, big energy. This person is confused. Okay, quite a few just flew over. So we've got, you are my sunshine through the storm. So regardless of all the turbulence in the situation, your person finds you to be their calming aspect of it, which is confusing because they feel like they run to the karmic. You shine so bright, sometimes your light intimidates me. So your person feels intimidated. They feel like you're too, you know, it's funny because we had the sun and earlier we had the devil in reverse. It's like they feel like you're too positive, too happy, go lucky. And here they are maybe living in karmic cycles and they know it. It says, I want to spoil you because you deserve it. Next one says, I want to start over. And I'm sorry. Oh, I started. So I got two messages in my hand. I start reading the other one, even though the one's in front of you guys. My apologies. So it says, I'm sorry I let the opinions of others get in the way of our relationship. Now it's funny. The reason I start reading that first is because that's literally what I said. Like 10 minutes into the reading. We're an hour in. So there you go. I really picked up that vibe from the cards. There was a few that were laid out and it just really gave off that vibe that this person was with this other person, this relationship, because they thought it was easier than them, you know, either having to put up with you telling them to be a better version of themselves or asking them to be or expecting them to be. They know that you expect a certain level from them and they felt like it was easier just to walk away to the easy option instead of being that person that you need. And now they're kicking themselves for it because they lost you. I must leave for a little while, it says, but that doesn't mean you don't hold a special place in my heart. No matter what, I'll always love you with all my heart. I feel like that's a message for both of you. I feel like you're saying this to this person, and if you haven't, it's going to be a vibe you get soon. It's like, it's not like you don't want to be with this person, but ultimately at the end of the day, it's toxic, this relationship, them choosing third parties and you and this other people and all that, right? Choose you. It says, the longer we are apart, the feelings I have for you grow stronger every day. Your smile is literally the cutest I've seen in my life. Well, there's some positive for you, collective. Person thinks you have a nice smile. It says, I'm sorry for hurting you so bad. There you go. You get an apology there. Wow. Spirit just said for some of you, you've never gotten this apology. So there you go. You got the apology. Unfortunately, it was delivered through this reading, but these are this person's thoughts, what they wish they could say to you, what they're holding back. So they are admitting they know that they've hurt you quite awfully. It says, I'm following my heart and my heart leads me to you every time. Every time I try to run, my emotions get the better of me. I love you. And this is where we're at. This person, so they run, and for some of you, they run to the karmic. They run to either who they know or what they know or whose bed they feel comfortable in. Instead of really getting to know you or spending the time to make this relationship work. Now, like I said, for some of you, if it's a new relationship, this person just has like an awful fear of change. They don't want to let in new cycles. They don't want to have new love in fear of getting hurt again. But ultimately, they know that you would be it for them. And it's like, if you keep trying to get away from this person now, or they keep trying to get away from the connection, right, by playing all these games, now their heart keeps dragging them back to you every time they do that. So if anything, too, your person, collective, is just really starting to feel burnt out and emotionally drained because their heart's tugging them back to you, but then their mind's trying to force them to do something else. So they're in this like pull tug energy, and it must be very emotionally draining. And like earlier, definitely picked up the card there with the King of Cups in reverse, just like an emotional imbalance in your person currently. So definitely feeling like this whole situation is not only affecting you, but it's definitely affecting this person. And they just may not be letting on about it. They may be silent. They may not be speaking about it. But ultimately, it's really affecting them as well. For some of you, this person could have tried reaching out to you, and maybe for some reason, like, either the karmic deleted the message, or you could have reached out to this person, the karmic deleted the message. Something happened. There was a block in the communication between the two of you. That's not for everyone. For a lot of you, big vibes, they just straight up ghosted because they didn't know how to move forward. But for a select few of you, somehow messages were not delivered. Either you had them blocked, they had you blocked, vice versa. Internet, I'm not sure. Could be different for each of you. You could go back on your messages after I say this, and maybe you sent a message like 2 months ago, and literally it was one of those, say it's an iPhone, you know how it has the little X, like it wasn't delivered, but iPhone doesn't tell you. So wow, 1 hour, 11 minutes on the live. So someone right now in this live legit is going to go back and look. You tried to deliver a message, either Instagram, on your phone, and it never went through, and you thought it did. So that's a message for someone. So this person doesn't know how you feel, or they don't, this person doesn't know how you feel, or you don't know how they feel, because whoever's message didn't go through. And so very select few of you, this is, wow, thank you, Spirit. Cards down. This is why they went back to the karmic. So, oof, I just heard some shady business. For some of you, the karmic literally deleted the message. So that, they stayed with them and not you. Really wrong. Definitely. I feel like for some of you too, if you know that it's either this person's karmic person or like you have a karmic person that could have like somehow, I don't know, intervened with it. Maybe they messaged this person, but that would just mean there's a whole trifecta. What would that be? Quadfecta of people involved in this. 4 people. But see, I don't feel like anyone's having a good time or intimate or anything. I feel like everyone's just miserable. Because no one's with the person they love. Everyone's just trying to make who they want other people to be happy, right? Okay, so we're going to get a message. Wow, thank you so much, everyone that's been tuning in. This is definitely a really heavy reading. But just feels like when you have this realization about this person, you're going to want to walk away for most of you. Whatever they did is like, it's shameless, it's unforgivable, it's too much. It's like no matter how much love you have for this person, when you see this, whether it's like they post something, they do something, they straight up ignored you, yeah, it's time to walk away. And like I said, for select few of you, maybe 3 or 4 or 5 tops of you watching, that the karmic deleted the message and that's why there was no communication. But for everyone else, this was intentional in order for them to either get you more interested or to play games because they didn't know what they wanted, and ultimately they like lost you. And they have hurt this karmic person, and they're kind of in pain as well about it, right? Like, they're confused. You're my best friend. You're the one person I know I can always count on. There you go. I'm finally ready to commit. I feel like a lot of you, though, are, like, actions speak louder than words though, right? Like too many games played, too many times this person said this. So there you go. You are perfect to me. This person wants to leave that to imagination. Give you kisses on the cheek. No matter how far apart we are, you'll always have my heart. I feel you in my thoughts and emotions. The love I have for you is truly unconditional. It says, I know I said things I regret. I need to get my life in order before coming forward. You deserve that. Wow. So this person's having major wake-up calls. Look at this. Get their life in order, and now they're saying that you deserve better. You deserve better than I am able to give you. I need to get my life in order to give you the love I know you deserve. So look at that. They said that twice. 2 messages back to back. Never have I ever had those come out like that. I've never met anyone quite like you. You are a breath of fresh air. Beautiful. It says your beauty captivates me every time I look at you. And there are still things I'm not ready to open up about yet. Yeah, I definitely get that vibe from this person. They're not ready to be truthful either. That, aw, that's so sad. So for some of you, like you walking away and all this, it was all just a plan to get you to really like fall head over heels for them. And instead it like terribly backfired. And now they're with the karmic. You could be a Taurus or a Libra. But if that is you necessarily, definitely they wanted to be with you and they chose the karmic. They see you as a star. You could also be an Aquarius watching. But yeah, overall vibe with this reading, we're going to get a few cards to see if they're going to make any move towards you, because so far it just seems like this situation is so stagnant and stuck. And for a lot of you, you are just trying to walk away because you're so confused as to what this person wants. Do they want to be with you? Do they want to keep playing games? And for others of you, it's like you're good all on your own. The Lovers in reverse. Oof. Okay. So for some of you, definitely a karmic relationship. Either a karmic relationship or this person doesn't plan on committing anytime soon. Thank you so much, everyone that's tuning in. I really hope this is resonating for you. Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay, no. Spirit just said it all. And, I mean, hey, this is why I got the download at the beginning of the reading, right? I mean, like, come on. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. Ace of Cups in reverse. Lovers in reverse. This person is going to choose to go against their heart and to be with someone it's easier with instead of really choosing love with you. So Spirit's kind of giving you this warning for you to make that decision of discernment. And for a lot of you, like I said, though, this reading really signifies they did something on their own or they're about to. You're going to see it and you're going to say, okay, no, that's it for you. And you're walking away. And we're going to leave the reading there because enough said. I'll get one card as the outcome. What's coming in for the collective after walking away from this person? What can they expect to come in? Okay, one card did flip there. Wow, Queen of Cups, emotional balance. Let's get one more card because that just flipped. Emotional balance, though. Full stability. Sorry if I got excited for you, but I feel like whoever's going through this situation, you deserve that. You deserve to have this peace and stability brought back to your life after a time of feeling very much so uncertain about where you're headed in this connection. And look at that. It even threw off your work and home life balance. So for some of you, like, you could either be someone who works from home, or you work, but when you're at home, you feel like you're constantly working or focused on other things and you weren't able to really focus. This person was holding up your energy. That's over with. Once you walk away from this, this is a specific message, so don't make it resonate if it's not your story. Of course, it's just a collective reading. But with the Lovers in reverse and Ace of Cups in reverse, this is a lose-lose situation. This person won't commit. And it's like Spirit saying the only way that that will ever change is if you choose to walk away. Choose self-love. Wow. Literally just fell on the ground. So I don't like to pull cards that they fall off. So I like for you guys to see them shuffling. But the 10 of Wands, as I was just shuffling, and the 5 of Wands fell on the ground. So what's this person's karma? They're going to see you walk away, and you're going to have all these new options fighting over you the same way that they tried to do with you. They tried to put you in the jungle gym of options, and now you are the light that everyone is in that jungle gym of options for. So directly, the tables have turned for y'all. Tables have turned. The tables have turned, and if you need confirmation, you could be Aries, Leo, Sag. You could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The end of indecision and the end of any mental blockages. Now, by you walking away too, Spirit's saying you're going to not only unblock yourself, but you're going to start a chain reaction that the person they're dealing with and them, boom, everyone's going to be affected by this in a way that once you let go, this person's either going to move forward with the karmic or they're going to realize and be honest with the karmic. You know, so everyone's going to finally have their decisions instead of being stuck in some sort of never-ending cycle. Thank you. The jungle gyms of options. I don't know. Doesn't it look like a jungle gym though? Like I don't. It's like, what is that? I guess they're tree branches. If anything, it looks like octopus arms, octopus tentacles. Creepy. But yeah, I mean, no, they're definitely branches. Yeah, tree branches, right? Yeah. Anyways, the whole point though of this is where this person previously had like you climbing to get to their heart, you're the one that's going to have multiple people trying to get your heart. But the difference between you and this person is I feel like you're going to be honest with whoever you go with. You're not going to have the 5 options hanging around. You're going to commit to one and walk away from the rest. And with that, emotional balance, the star, Spirit's going to bring all that for you. So that's really beautiful energy to be in. I feel like Spirit's just saying at the end of the day, even if this person hurt you, just learn to forgive and remember to always lead in love. Because anyone that didn't work out with, it didn't work out with them because there's someone more passionate, more connected to you that you're going to meet instead. Ace of Wands. There's someone way better out there for you. So that's just what Spirit wants you to remember at the end of the day. And choose to be excited about this next person coming in. Oh, the world's literally. Wow. So for some of you, it's like you can have worldwide options. You're going to have worldwide options. Where this person tried to keep you blocked, you're going to have so many different options. Beautiful. Look at that. The Lovers. Beautiful. Judgment. Right after. Okay, I'm done. I'm literally done. Look at that. So after healing from this heartbreak, 3 of Swords, you get your true love. Judgment is yours in the best of way by Divine. And your 10 of freaking Cups, loves. That's like, oh my gosh. Wow. Oh my goodness. What is that? I feel like it's from the one show. Oh my Lanta. What's that from? It's from a cartoon. Wow. But ultimately, the biggest lesson to learn here, I feel like you needed to learn that whatever this person put you through, it wasn't because you weren't good enough. It wasn't because they didn't find you good enough even. For a lot of you, this person wanted to pick you. But this person had to either change something in their life and they weren't ready to do that, or they had to grow in some type of way in order to be with you. And this person literally rejected that growth, chose to walk away from that. And you, collective, whoever's watching, you didn't. You never chose to walk away from that growth. You chose to walk away from that person, or you're about to, but it's only because you're choosing self-love. And ultimately, you're going to get your true 10 of Cups, that true soulmate, that one person that never makes you that second, third, fourth option in the first place. So I really hope that could resonate for you. I'm going to leave that there, but just know that, like, literally these are the best cards you could get. To have the World and the 10 of Cups, the two major arcana there. Happiness, freedom, stability, ultimate wish fulfillment, long-lasting commitment, soulmate love, family, career, stability, you name it. That's what's coming for you. So I really hope this reading could resonate for everyone that tuned in. So lovely to have you all joining. Thank you so much to the collective. Sending you all light and blessings. And until next time, stay positive and take care, especially if you're going through this situation. Just know, Spirit's saying, if you feel like, okay, for some of you, you could really be trying to avoid these emotions. They want me to throw that out there. You could be trying to work through the emotions, forget it, whatever it could be. Spirit's saying it's not going to be more than a day, but if you need that full day to allow yourself to heal and get over this person, do that. Because for some of you, you're trying to just say no and keep drowning yourself in work or home life, right? Your family, maybe you got kids, you're focused on them and keep it clean in the house, or you're focused on your career, anything to keep distracted from moving forward in this heartbreaking situation. They're saying let yourself feel it, because once you do, you'll realize that there's better coming. And it's okay to cry over rejection sometimes, but ultimately, rejection from someone is only going to bring you to the person you're truly meant to be with. So thank you so much, everyone that was tuning in. I really hope you have an amazing rest of your day or night, wherever you are. And until next time,